So at some point the technical team is going to do their job and put me on the right screen.
Okay, I'll keep you informed.
Thank you. So we've got Ukraine versus
Germany.
And
our first fight will commence in a minute. They're just having a bit of a team bonding.
Oh, what's that, a hug?
Yeah, a bit of a hug. The lightweights will start. They do formally in team competitions.
So what we got is in terms of a lineup for?
Well, I was just saying we have 5 weight categories in the teams.
Yeah.
And our first contest will be between David Koreva from Ukraine and Shuga Nashvan from Germany.
And obviously, I think the Ukrainian David won, did he? Yep, European champion. So the Georgian will be looking to try and probably get revenge in some sense. On the other map, we have Azerbaijan and Georgia.
Oh, Koreva, fantastic. Quick start there, and managed to score with an Uchimata by his opponent coming up from a Nuaza situation, which is a real mistake, but he kind of dragged him up. They've not given that. Oh, they've given it a Ippon.
Ippon.
Well, he was flat on his back, and maybe, I don't know why the referee didn't really call that.
No, and personally I can't comment because they still haven't changed my screen.
Oh.
But however, the standard of judo is much better than the standard of technical help here. Again, Chloe has nothing to do with my opinions. She's still keen on getting a job.
Okay,
who have we got now?
Our next fight is under 73 kilograms. We've got Sergei Kotenko from Ukraine and Tim Meis from Germany.
Okay, so they've decided to opt out with Nicholas. The young German lost out in the final to the Russian, who produced the awesome, probably quite memorable Uchimata against Dmitry Solovey of Ukraine.
Yeah. Here we go, you saw it now.
Ah, I'm on. So Kotenko obviously won bronze.
Oh, nice Uchimata as well there by the Ukraine.
Again, we kind of commented that we always sort of, he looks like he's got another gear, he never really...
Oh, nice Nuaza there. Can he control and keep his opponent? That was a really swift move there by the Ukraine. It's got a hard task. He's just caught his leg there, so that hold down.
Is that?
Yeah.
I'm not sure who's in control there.
Oh, no. He's got back onto it again.
So it's definitely Ukraine.
Ukraine, yes.
What was significant about the roll then? What did he have to... What created the opportunity?
Well, he controlled his opponent's shoulder and arm and managed to spin him underneath, really, to get in for the hold.
You weren't paying attention, clearly.
I was a little bit. But the main fact was all of that effort didn't score anything.
It was pretty much pointless. It was a waste of time. It was a waste of his time, our time, and even the Germans' time. So what's the time in Ukraine leading?
Just over 2:30 to go. Yeah, Wazari to the Ukraine.
How many teams have we got entered in today? I think it's 8. I knew the answer. I was giving the opportunity to show your knowledge.
8 men.
8 men. And two women?
6 women.
6 women. Oh.
Yes.
And obviously on the other map, we've got an exciting lineup between Georgia and Azerbaijan, who've kind of...
Yes, Georgia only have 3 in their team.
Oh, are they? Oh,
yeah.
they're just turning up. Yep. think it shows the class of the Ukrainian. Just as an example, like the German is quite put forward, quite a young team. The Ukrainian isn't worried about getting over and done with. He's quite happy just to go out and do the job. So he doesn't. He's not going to make. Doesn't look like he's going to make a mistake. I did say that yesterday, and then I think Stuart got caught. Katenko is very different compared to the other. He doesn't tend to go for as much Satemi. Those things when you drop on the floor.
Yeah, nice Uchimata there. Yeah, he's nice and relaxed. Saves a lot of his energy, doesn't he? He's,
well, clearly
just
not. You criticised his name was, didn't you? You said that was a waste of time.
No, I didn't.
Oh, it looks like he's going to waste his time again.
Well, he didn't really, because he got the shimiwaza on. And the Nippon goes to Katenko from the Ukraine.
He's got lovely judo, isn't he?
Yeah, he has.
Good experience for the German. So who's next up on the lineup? What would that be?
Alexander Kozanov from the Ukraine. He's facing Sebastian Jacques.
So these two will be very familiar with each other.
81's next.
81. So Alexander will be obviously pleased with his, I think probably 4th European title, which is a pretty amazing thing.
Yeah, it is amazing. You talked to Sebastian on air yesterday.
Oh yes, I was. They're very friendly. Sebastian's been around, but he's kind of like furniture. He's always at the events. Kosanov going for the familiar Satemi. Am I getting that word right?
Yeah.
Oh, and just to let everyone know, Chloe was just then yawning. Not much between them. And it's a yawn again. It's the second yawn. Why just go home? Just go home, go to bed, have a sleep.
Oh, that was
nice.
nice.
Kosanov with his trademark.
Very nice. Just slips out there from the outside Komi. That's the thing, that Satemi-waza can look really ugly sometimes, but when it comes off, it can look fantastic.
Sebastian's had, well, as he was explaining yesterday, he's had a few unfortunate events. He tore his, I think he was at under 73s for London, and he'd torn his knee ligament like a couple of weeks out before. So that was quite an upsetting, emotionally charged experience.
Well, still just a minute into this first contest. Ukraine leading by Wazari.
Well, we know Sebastian kind of likes to look for the Uchimata and maybe Tominagi combination, but again, caliber of Kosanov. So after the last 2 days, is there anyone in particular looking forward to seeing compete again?
I'm looking forward to our British team
Yes.
competing because
Who have they drawn?
Russia.
Russia.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be interesting to see. Can we? Who have we got at under 73s for Evan Malloy?
Kurbanov.
Kurbanov. Oh, they decided to go with Kurbanov instead of the young lad, obviously, who won.
Yes.
Okay. And what in terms of overs and under? So who are we looking at for Christopher Skelly and Jack Hodgson? In what fight?
Well, Chris Kelly's in. He's fighting Shevchenko.
Okay.
The big, strong. He was really strong, wasn't he?
Oh, so
Yes.
Christopher's going to be doing
Yes.
over and...
Yes.
Yeah.
Elliot Stewart will be doing under 90s. He has Abradura Kamanov.
abracadabra.
Yeah. And we'll have Conor Anders in 66s. And yeah, we don't have an 81.
No.
Do you know what? Do you fancy dusting your suit off?
I can't be bothered to lose the weight. Why be out there when I can be sat next to you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right there.
And you're plotting of the nearest exit so that if and when you're sick, you can go on.
Yeah, we're having a ropey the morning, aren't we?
Yeah, self-induced.
Well, Ukraine are leading 3-0,
Yes.
so they've won this now. So, I mean, formalities, you have to come on in a team competition.
Oh,
and yeah.
Well, there was on the IGF tour, wasn't there a big problem with one of the players? Azerbaijan, didn't he?
Was actually at the European Team Championships. There
Bronze
was
final, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Was it a final?
Yeah, it was the final. They lost the medal.
Because
it
I don't know if it was even discussed with his coach, but he'd gone on. Maybe the 4th fight. I don't even think it was the last fight. And he'd kind of just put his hands up.
There was one more fight
didn't he?
after that, and then they just gave the...
Yeah, so Azerbaijan were leading. And probably were going to win. They were going to win because they were ahead.
Team, or was it
I can't remember who the team was, but
it was perceived as very negative that he didn't want to...
Well, I've seen that done before, and then they changed the rules where you weren't allowed to do that.
No.
But he put his hands up. The referee went to bow them on, and he just put his hands up in front of his opponent and said, I'm not doing it. Thinking, oh, he'll lose the fight, but I don't think it was even discussed with his coach, because his coach wouldn't have allowed it to happen.
Yeah.
Nice win there.
Obviously, from this point of view, Nazarenko's proven that he's not bothered about...
Yeah. It's going to be a clean sweep. We'll see.
But the Ukrainian team is so strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think largely the German... they're just looking for experience, because they've obviously put forward the younger, apart from Sebastian, who's an ancient artifact.
Our last fight is plus 90s, and we're going to be seeing Alexander Pominov from the Ukraine. He's fighting Tulga Leonardo Demirel from Germany in blue. What do you know about these two guys?
Well, I know the young German went up against our Jack Hodgson yesterday.
Oh, yes.
Pominov, didn't he lose to Matthias Upman, so he would have got 5th place.
Oh, just lost out for bronze.
That's Lisa Harrison.
Lisa
Have you got something nice
Harrison.
to say now? Fantastic referee, eh?
Yeah.
And what's your club again? What's the name of your club? I always think the team events are so interesting, because there's obviously a lot of raw emotion still and grudges.
Yes, that was lovely. Low Sianagi to the left, and manages to... Oh, nice little manoeuvre there by the Ukrainian.
Yeah.
Enough just settling down there for the hold. A strong Ukrainian team, though. I'm fancying them, for
what?
I'm fancying them maybe for a medal.
No, not as individuals.
No.
Yeah, I think I'm excited about the prospect of. Oh, actually, if we have a look at the Azerbaijan team,
Yes.
are they fielding Ramil? Is it the one which Cyril Jonad beat? Obviously caused the big upset.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the one I'm
Yes.
very much looking forward to.
Yes. He's
Kosanov.
He's actually on the mat right now.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
What's
He's just won his contest there against
that'll be a great matchup.
Chakiashvili. Yeah.
Fairly straightforward win for the Ukrainian team.
Yep. Clean sweep there by
Yeah.
the Ukrainians, so that'll put them through.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see what they do in terms of the record, Germany does in terms of the record charge, whether they're going to put forward Nicholas and Oliver Upman.
Well, that puts them into the semi-final, and they're going to be facing the winner from Great Britain and Germany. We'll be seeing them on very, very soon. That was really quick, wasn't it, as well?
Yeah.
5 fights are all really quick.
Sebastian does love a hug. Yeah, there's no getting away from Sebastian. He's going to hug you. Okay, and so that will now lead into the Britain versus Russia. That was a yawn again. We're doing a yawn count. Third yawn.
Just nervous. I'm just nervous for the Great British team
I've not
coming
really
up.
heard of yawning when nervous.
Yeah.
Oh, it does happen, doesn't it? It resets the breathing. But I'm being a bit sceptical and saying it's not nerves. Slightly disappointed that mind you, no. For Evan, I'm thinking development-wise, that the Russian who obviously won the 73s isn't in, but Kurbanov is obviously
Yes.
a very established player, so this will be some excellent opportunity for him
Yes.
to.
Be nice to see Evan again.
Yes. I think performance-wise, Evan is being the most exciting, apart from obviously Christopher Skelly winning gold. Azzy. Oi, oi, oi.
So ladies and gentlemen, coming on to match 1 now. Our second team contest on match 1. Please welcome in the white judo team from Great Britain. And the blue judo team from Russia.
Come on, boys.
We've got Great Britain's biggest fan here, haven't we?
Ian Oliver, is that a joke? Is
Yeah.
that a weight joke? I would imagine there's a few British people who are hoping to prove that point after a few upsets yesterday of losses.
Yes.
And we'll have the same matchup as Christopher Skelly's semi-final from yesterday with Shevchenko.
Oh, yes.
Oh, there was a bit of a bump in the train then.
Please welcome the white judo team from Ukraine in the blue judo team from Azerbaijan.
I'm looking forward to seeing Elliot versus. You've yawned again, that's the fourth.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing Elliot
Because
as well.
we've got, from what we saw, whatever. Obviously, we saw he's probably very physical, similar to Nazarenko, who Elliot lost out to. Maybe not so much as strong on the judo. So for Elliot, this is a good experience in terms of getting out.
Yeah, just getting some mat time.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Conor Anders from Great Britain. He's in white, and he's facing
Come on, Conor.
Artem Mukulov from Russia. He's in blue.
both players B1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just explain what B1 is again.
So, yeah, B1 is normally defined by, and it's noticeable by the red patches on the sleeve.
Okay.
And it's more so for the referees so that they know that there's a complete absence of sight, so that they'll probably need a closer, I suppose, yeah, monitoring and mindfulness of.
Yeah.
I mean, Cyril Jones is a perfect example. He'll just start wandering off the map.
Okay.
But we know that's more to do with a tactical rest than.
Mukalov there just went ahead by Wazari, just caught Anders. And Anders did well there to escape a bit of a ferocious attack in Yuasa.
So right on right. Oh, again, slightly unorthodox. The other player's gone the other way now. I think Connor's showing great awareness of the distance. This is wrong time to say that.
Yeah. Never mind.
No. Connor's very new to the sport as in terms of.
Yeah, just got caught there, didn't he? And rotated him over with that lovely Tomanagi.
Oh.
And on 2, the winner to Sergei from Azerbaijan.
So Great Britain's Evan Malloy. It's going to be difficult to distinguish between these two, so you're going to have to go on the red and blue suit, I imagine.
Yeah, we've got Evan Malloy. This is under 73 kilogram.
Come on, Evan.
He's in white from Great Britain, and he's facing Shakhbam Kurbanov from Russia. He's in blue.
Come on, Evan. So what do we know about Kurbanov? Tomanagi, foot sweeps.
Yeah,
Good day, was he?
well, yes, he just, yes, that was his, he had nice Ashiwasa, didn't
Yeah.
he? And he just looked very, very experienced.
A very
strong.
seasoned, yeah.
I'm not sure how old he is. Do you know how old he is?
I would. He's definitely been involved in the sport for the last at least 6 to 8 years.
Yeah. I think he's got a good 10 years on
Yeah. Oh, definitely, yeah. And I have to make a
Malloy.
correction. Evan is 18, not 17.
is he?
But that doesn't really make much of it. Putting yourself in the position of Evan, I mean, having just been scored on quite early,
Yeah.
what's important for him to focus on?
He doesn't need to rush. He's got plenty of time to get that score back. So nice attack by Evan there. Just like a... But he doesn't need to put himself into danger. He doesn't need to be walking onto his opponent. Just fight the fight as he would from the beginning, really, because there was still 3.5 minutes to go.
Well, we highlighted Kurbanov's sort of repertoire of throws and saying how excellent he was at foot sweeps and Tomanagi.
Yes.
But what we saw of Evan on Saturday was quite impressive because you really don't know where it's going to come from, but
Yes.
he has the ability to produce an excellent big throw out of nowhere.
Something about Evan, he's, I mean, he is relatively new, isn't he,
Yeah.
into competitive judo. He's young.
But has a mature head on his shoulder.
Yeah, and he's very, very strong.
Yes.
Very strong for his age.
That's one of the interesting things as well. I keep saying everything's interesting. I'm just fascinated by life, I suppose, curious. But we say that Evan was strong, but that was probably one of the apparent weaknesses against Kotenko when he lost to Kotenko, the Ukrainian, and then also, who did we have in the so Kotenko was in the rapid charge. But yeah, they were the comparable difference. But I think maturity-wise,
Yes.
that doesn't seem unattainable because he seems to have very good judo, which is obviously the difficult part.
Well, he's still in the fight. Just to Wazari. Oh, nearly got scored on there. Just to be careful down in Yuasa. I'm not sure if he has. He's going for the shimmy, Waza.
Coming on to mat 2 now. The teams in white from Turkey and in blue from France. The team from Turkey in white, 166 kilos, 173 kilos, Sarah Eddy.
Oh,
Yeah, manager's really fast there, wasn't he, with the Tomanaki? He already had the grip in for the shimiwaza, and well, that just shows his experience there. So there's a win there to Russia. So Russia leading this team contest 2-0. Now the next fight will go to Russia as well, because we don't have anyone competing in the under 81 kilogram contest.
who did the Russians put forward for the 81s?
Magomedov.
I'm trying to remember which one he
Yeah, he'll come on, he should come on really to bow
is. He
on.
one of the youngsters again?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the younger new Russians. Always enjoy a bye, don't you?
Oh, yes, yes. Doesn't matter where it comes. In a team competition, you look at the lineup, you think, oh, thank God.
I'll
I've
take
not
that.
got anyone. Here he is. Here's Elliot Stewart now, under 90s, in white, fighting for Great Britain. He's facing Abdurakhmonov from Russia. He's in blue.
We didn't see much of the Russian's ability or techniques over the week, did we? But we did see that he managed to force fights to the time.
Nice entry there by Stewart.
Great reading from the Russian too.
He was very hard to score on, wasn't he?
Mm.
Yeah.
What teams have we got on the other map?
Turkey and France.
Oh. Come on, Elliot. So what's the as a player, what would you be looking for as in terms of right on right, same side? So what are the key elements for, say, Kumikata? What would Elliot Stewart be looking to do?
Well, he's looking to control his partner's sleeve first. If you're right on right or left on left, because that really controls their grip would control your head.
Yeah.
And enable them to get you out of your favourable stance, which then you're a bit susceptible to their main techniques.
Oh, you did a really good job of making that sound.
Did I? Did I really? Do you know what the thing? The other side of it is, I mean, if you don't get that sleeve down, you just put yourself into a lot of.
They have the ability to turn, don't
yeah.
they? I think that's why Elliot's doing really well at the minute. I would.
Yeah, you can see the Russian. He's uncomfortable with that
Yeah.
sleeve grip.
And he's let go of the lapel, and now he's in a bit of trouble. This was a similar fight to the one which Elliot lost to the Turkish gentleman, wasn't it?
Yeah, he put in a lot of work, didn't he?
And then
most of the fight,
yeah.
and then he just slipped up at the end. He got countered, didn't he?
But those are the easy mistakes. Well, easy mistakes to correct, though.
Yeah.
John's in the background dropping an O there. One of your favourite techniques.
Oh, how did you know that?
Yeah. You've made a point of telling me.
Oh, just under 2 minutes now left in this contest.
Elliot definitely leading in terms of...
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. But still a long time, isn't it, to go, and you're out
as
in
we
that
saw in the
mat.
Turkish fight.
Yeah, yeah.
So the Russian is quickly going off and breaking off, and in the VI tournament it's very important that he puts that grip back on as quick as possible. Otherwise it's deemed as being negative. Obviously his coach is instructing him that he needs to get that hand on, but Elliot's done a good job of neutralising it so far. Russian couldn't be asked then, could he?
Well, he's under a bit of pressure now with just over a minute to go. He's got 2 Judos, so if he picks up another penalty, it's all over for him.
Yeah. So Abdurakhimov is going to have to step up. Not actually a step, as in tempo, I'm a hope.
Another good attack there by Stewart.
So I was laughing at Ian John's there. I just said, his chin. I'm assuming the strangle was going on.
Yeah, it was across his face.
Ian looking after his players.
Nice attack there by Stewart.
How are we doing for time?
Just over 30 seconds left. Just a nice bit of action there. The Russian player was looking to counter Stewart, and you know, really had to dig in. He was unlucky not to get the score. Caught there, didn't he, off the grip?
Again.
Yeah, he's going for the arm lock as well. He manages to get the arm out.
That has got to be disappointing. And if you've just missed it, something's just happened on the other mat. It's your friend Cyril. Oh, Cece.
That's they brought the TV.
Well, we were saying that's important for the... So obviously Cyril being B1, it's important that he, the referees make sure that he stay in the middle of the mat. So I think that should be deducted from the referees' wages, I should imagine.
Yeah. I hope the TV's insured.
Has it actually damaged it? So that's a win to Russia. So
yeah, win to Russia. So Russia leading 4-0, and our last contest is plus 90 kilograms. We're seeing Chris Scully from Great Britain in white. He's facing Anatoly Shevchenko in blue from
Look
Russia.
at Skelly. Not a single beat given. All kinds of badass there.
Oh, yes.
So Chris received a little bit of skepticism, not criticism from how he dealt with this fight in the first case. Didn't stick to the game plan he was given. But obviously this was his first match, so a bit nervous. So it's going to be interesting to see whether he is able to go back to, and from my understanding, controlling the inside grip against the lefty.
Well, he's going for that top grip now. Looks strong.
I personally, important that Skelly tires Shevchenko out and comes on the inside of the lapel, posts him, gets Shevchenko to overstretch. And particularly in the early stages, we've just seen from the other Russian, you don't want to close the gap, particularly in the early fight where they've got all their energy levels. Oh, what strength from the Russian, he's just deadlift screw. Come on, Chris. Chris showing great strength there. So as it stands, Britain are down 4-0, so this is really just a case of pride rather than...
Yeah. Yeah, Russia will go through and fight Ukraine in the semi-final, but Great Britain will move down into repechage.
Yeah. So,
it's nice and open there for the new IBSA transition.
yeah, Chris is very strong in this.
Yeah, he's going on to the arm. Can he get the arm?
He told me.
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
Yeah, nice and fast.
He told me Neil Adams has been looking for tips on his Juji Katami, so he's had phone calls. Neil's been sort of like, how do you do it, Skelly? How do you do it?
Has he given anything away?
I don't think anything Skelly says is understandable, so I don't know how it was done. I imagine it was done by pictures. Yes, Christopher Skelly!
Well, I'm sure the British team will be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I would imagine so, but Skelly's done his job.
Yeah.
Very professional after yesterday. It would be very easy for him just to sort of decide, I can't be bothered, I did the job. Oh, and I feel a little bit insensitive about making a joke about Neil Adams, especially when he's going to be getting his P45 in the post after we take over from his commentary role.
Well, a young team.
I love how you changed the subject. Very young team.
Yeah.
Apart from Christopher Skelly, very inexperienced.
How old is Chris?
Chris is 23.
Still quite young, isn't he?
Yeah. You couldn't have a better flagship player for the team.
No. Is he the captain?
Well, I hope he's not responsible for anyone. It's a struggle for himself. Just to let you know, Chloe's yawning again.
On mat 2, moving to one person from Turkey. On mat 2, moving to the team from Turkey.
Who have we got?
We
We're back again.
have got
Yes.
Russia and Turkey in the females. Our first fight is under 52 kilograms. Irina Frolova, she's in white from Russia. She's facing Ekcem Tassin from Turkey. So that's Turkey in blue and Russia in white. No score, just 30 seconds into this contest now.
The next contest in white city from Italy, in blue.
Do you think, here's a good question and a controversial one, do you think women get enough recognition as they should do within judo? We obviously, with the BBC releasing finances and wages, go on, try and get away from that question, because I can keep asking it.
Because when I think of you as when you're a competitor, especially international competitor, and I think women have it okay as a competitor because they're
Okay sounds ambiguous.
No, I don't know, because the majority of competitions are mixed, especially on the world tour, your Grand Slams, Grand Prix, etc. You're on the same amount of money, although it's not masses of money compared to other sports. You know, women and men get the same. I think.
Because we obviously had, in terms of the Olympic cycle, we've had Gemma Gibbons and Sally Conway. So
yes, I mean they're our forefronters have been keeping us in British judo, our funding and our jobs in place. You know, so yeah. We have to.
The BJA is built on women and their performances.
Yeah, but also, I mean, for me, thank you. I'm a big judo fan.
Yes.
So, I mean, I love men's and women's judo. I can quite easily watch. I love high performance judo, so I like watching world class players, and our top women in the world are just as exciting, I feel, to watch as the men.
One of the most enjoyable people I like watching is Natalie Powell. She has some big fights.
Yeah, she's a big thrower, isn't she?
And I think that's going to
be... Saw her yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, I think that's going to be really good for Natalie, looking to progress. I think it's always good sometimes through socialisation to get exposure to that kind of how people deal with things. And obviously being based at the Centre of Excellence, Natalie's now moved there. So hopefully Natalie will get some nice input from the other Natalie Powell, Natalie Greenhoff. That's what I meant. Sorry, I did realise I made that confusing. As I've...
Yeah, you did. You really confused
Sorry,
me
mate.
There, like.
Well, how about you say you have enthusiasm for high performance sport? How about you bring some of that today? Where is that enthusiasm now?
Well, Turkey ahead here. Minute and a half to go. She did a beautiful low Sianagi.
Yeah.
Earlier on. You were talking, you might not have saw that.
So how are we doing for time on this one?
A minute and a half to go. Again, catches her nicely, and it was Ari. It was strange. Did you see that?
On here, that looked like Ippon.
Did it?
I
from here, I couldn't see the landing.
Lovely though. because you spoke about it, and this was one of the problems with the starting, with the nature of the Kumi cat starting up to create Kazushi, create space. But that was produced lovely. So Russia has it all to do here. If I said that right, that is the score.
Yeah, yeah. Nice turn there by the Russian. She just needs to secure the top
It's a
and
brave
make sure.
choice to go with the time.
Yes, it was. She wasn't really near to catching her in touch. She was, she? But so this might be her last real ditch attempt. But she's lost control of the head and
It's eaten into the time remaining.
On that one, we're going to Echene from Turkey. 1 minute. going to Roshan Samarov from Azerbaijan. Born in Azerbaijan. And on that two, an uncontested win for Nihan from Azerbaijan. On that two, going to Azerbaijan. 2. The win to Sergey Aleyev from Azerbaijan. 1-0 to Azerbaijan. One match to the uncontested to Bangladesh from Germany. 1-0 Azerbaijan. One match to the uncontested to Camille Brazil from Azerbaijan. 2-1 to Azerbaijan. And one match to the winning team from Azerbaijan. Ladies and gentlemen, coming on to match 2 now. The winning teams from Georgia in the white and Italy in the blue. This is a semi-final, ladies and gentlemen. The semi-final coming on to match 2 now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the men's competition. This is the red fight, and this is coming on to match 2 now. The men from Georgia in the white and from Italy in the blue. On mat 1, the winner is Katerina Dukakova from Russia. And on that one, the winner to the team from Turkey. So ladies and gentlemen, we can now invite our teams to mat 2. The men's team from Georgia and Italy. Please welcome the team. In the white jersey, Georgia, in the blue jersey, Italy. So our Georgia team, around 66 kilos, Georgia Energy, around 73 kilos, the Chucky Shadia, around 81 kilos, Georgi Valente, around 90 kilos, Evangel Sokashvili, and at 30 kilos, Zola Kufana. And then our team in Italy in blue, no representative around 66 kilos, around 73 kilos, Simon Pizarro, around 81 kilos, Federico Gura, around 90 kilos, Valerio Terruri, and no representative at over 90 kilos. Your teams from Georgia and Italy on mat 2 now, ladies and gentlemen. And come on to mat 1, ladies and gentlemen. In the white jersey, the team from Germany. In the blue jersey, the team from Great Britain.
Oh, here we go.
All right, we've got the first repechage contest in
That
the
was a quick
men's.
turnaround.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Small teams, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay, Germany have a full team in, and we're missing an 81s as well.
Who are we looking at for the German team?
We've got Sugar Nashvan, he's under 66s, he'll be facing Connor Anders. Got Tim Mice.
Have you seen him? Is that the gentleman with the fashionable hair, or is that... No, it's not. I think it's the tall.
Yeah, young, tall,
Yeah.
73. He's facing Evan Malloy. We have Nikolai Kornhaus in under 81s. He has a bye. Elliot Stewart from Great Britain. He's facing Mark Milano.
Oh, so
in
these
the
two
under
would be
90
familiar with each
kilograms.
other, having trained in Mark, having been based in Warsaw for a short while, so I would imagine.
Yes. We've got Oliver Upman
Oh.
in the plus 90s.
And who have we got for Britain?
Jack Hodgson.
Yes, Jack.
Got Jack back on. Brilliant.
Bit of class to the British team now that Jack's in there.
Yes. All right, first contest we're going to be seeing under 66 kilograms. And Sugar Nashvan will be facing Connor Anders.
Come on, Connor.
Blue.
I'm not allowed to make comments about the German's hair anymore.
Oh, no, he's got a good head of hair.
It's flipping
hasn't he?
amazing, isn't it? I would like people to know that that comes from a place of envy rather than a place of... There was no cynicism about it. As a 30-year-old fastly approaching recession, the hairline. Oh!
Yes.
Don't think either of them are interested in leaving this for 4 minutes.
Yeah, Connor's looking strong in this contest. He had a great grip.
Connor does say he feels a lot more comfortable on the ground. So. But we've seen so many B1s with such great awareness and
Yes.
haven't we?
Yes.
Okay, Connor. Yes, Connor. Worcester boy. Not as in the sauce, the place.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He's based here with the is it the ACE program?
Yes.
What is the ACE program? I've heard it, but I don't really know much about it.
It's a program for 16 plus, so they can do about 16 hours.
Is there anything you know? Do you want to give me a
know.
list of questions you know the answers to?
Yes.
Oh!
Is there a score there? Oh, score goes to the German.
Come on, Connor. Oh, yes, Connor.
If you want to know what ACE stands for, it's Advanced Apprenticeship in Sport and Excellence.
Excellence. And what a great ambassador for the ACE program, Connor.
Just over 2 minutes left, and Nashvan leading by Iwazari. Do you think he's going to get this back?
Connor's a fit lad, I don't know. He seems to be getting his grip a lot more. Oh! Ian Johns with the instructions, concentrate. I heard that a lot as one of his players.
It's a hard one, that, isn't it?
Constantly being told to concentrate on doing judo, not causing problems. Well, yeah, we spoke about this yesterday, but Ian is such an enthusiastic coach. He's been a great addition to the coaching staff at the centre.
Yes.
So, Connor, how are we doing for time?
Minute 30, just over a minute 30. Oh, great.
Yes, Connor!
There we go. That was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Wow, I like that for a higher score. I think that was a nip one.
Oh, no. So, what's
Yeah!
Yes!
Well, a brilliant win there goes to Connor.
Such love between the
Yeah,
British team
fantastic.
there as well. I think
Well, you know
everyone's
what? He
enjoyed that
really,
win.
really tried hard there.
Yeah.
He kept, and he was great with his grip. He got caught, didn't he? And both guys, hats off to both of them. The work rate was incredible, but that's what you get for working hard.
Oh, is there a dispute over the score? Or is it?
I hope not.
I
Oh.
was being downgraded.
Was he in
Right,
a was
it's
he in a
important.
hold, by the way, when they called it upon him?
I think Connor was escaping. So Connor was good. Yeah. So
That's
it's
a
going to be
shame.
interesting to see how Connor refocuses. And the German has responded immediately with Rosari's score.
Oh, what a shame.
Into the Osagomi, and Connor
Can
demonstrating
Connor
his
escape from there?
incredible display of strength.
His massive effort. Yes, he's out.
Oh, well done.
Brilliant. All right. 3 Wazaris now to the German. Con Connor Anders respond now. Just under a minute to go.
Both players look for similar attacks, don't they? Instead of just for the arrow.
Just picking the penalty there, just for holding out. His arms a bit stiff, so avoiding the.
What a great response from the German there.
Yeah, it was. Conor again going for that winding Tayatoshi.
Up, corner. Up. Conor showing a little bit of height. Let's see here.
Yes.
Oh, but John can afford to take one.
Yeah.
Stand up, Conor. Well, that's frustrating for me.
I think it was frustrating for everybody there.
Yeah. Well, we're saying
Good
almost-
fight,
Yeah,
good
great.
fight.
Oh, fantastic
Great
fight.
fight.
On that one, from Germany. 1-0.
Oh, so we've got young Evan Malloy back on the map. Chloe's just had a tactical biscuit.
He's fighting Tim Mice from Germany. He's in white.
On that two, the win to the team from Georgia.
Tell us a little bit about Evan. Where's Evan from?
He is. He's got the funny West Country accent, hasn't he?
Oh, wow.
He's definitely. He sounds like something from Hot Fuzz. But originally based at Bath and now relocated in the centre
Yes.
here, Warsaw. So I think he's under the watchful care of the newly appointed academy coach is Kenny Roberts.
Yeah, he's
Yes,
sitting in
yeah.
the chair there
Ah,
for him,
okay.
isn't he? Looking trim.
Yeah.
He's lost a bit of weight, hasn't he?
He'll go straight back on.
Oh,
and this is where we
brilliant
see
there.
so much
That
from
was
Evan.
brilliant.
Such a wide range of tech.
Oh, he's
German rolled himself into
Yeah, the German did well to get off the first one and then kind of rolled himself back, but hats off to Evan. Just
Yes.
fantastic awareness there.
You were saying about awareness.
German was just too strong for him.
Such an exciting player to watch, Evan.
Yeah.
In the semi-final of the men's event, in white, the team from Turkey, blue, the team from Azerbaijan.
Oh, beautiful.
I think over the course of the tournament, he's produced the entire Goku, isn't he?
Well, he secured that hold down. I don't think he's going to
Get
get
it
out
right
of
this
that.
time, Evan. It's embarrassing. He covered this in Q grade. There's a good time.
What's that hold down called?
I think it's Kezagatami. Yes, Evan.
Well done, Evan.
This is a lot more promising from the British team.
Yes.
So we've got Nicholas Kornhub, but that's a bye.
Yeah, so that will put the German team ahead 2-1.
Yeah.
So we will need a win from Elliot Stewart to stay in the match. So what they'll do is they'll Nikolai Kornhaus will come on, do his formal bow, and then we'll be seeing Elliot Stewart and Mark Milano next.
Great name, Milano, isn't it? I'm very much looking forward to Oliver Upman versus Jack. I almost call him Jack Skelly, but it is that kind of relationship between Christopher and Jack. Obviously, having stepped up to the 81 kilograms, I think Nicholas is quite pleased again, even more so to have a bye.
Right, now then.
I just realised the names are coming up. We made a big fuss about getting access to the names, didn't we?
Yeah, they've come up on
Oh,
there.
you did.
I
You
did.
and your criticisms. I think they've done personally a good job.
Yeah, well, they have with the sheets, haven't they? Because we get a sheet every... been inundated by sheets.
So having not qualified for the Paralympics, I think Mark has shown great improvement over the last year.
Yeah, he
From the
was
last
excellent
Olympics.
yesterday, wasn't he?
I think he was very unlucky to miss out on the bronze medal as well.
They didn't face each other yesterday,
No.
did they? They were on opposite sides, so first time they fought.
And you see again,
Quite similar.
they look very similar. As you pointed out earlier, the importance of pinning the sleeve down, kind of, and that's what. So, but that quickly changes once there's a score on the board and one person has to start changing. It can't be as. Elliot's shown quite a bit of brilliance on the mat, and Nay was but not quite come off yet, has it?
Not yet in competition, it hasn't. I just think he needs just a bit of time to get
Yes, yeah.
the experience on competition mat. It's a completely different feel, isn't it, to training?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how hard, you're never going to replicate that feeling of being
No.
on a mat. On a competition mat.
Do you miss competing?
No,
No.
I did for a long time.
Yeah.
I did for a long time, and I think it's because you're so used to training, you get a lot out of training, don't you? So I would take a session, do a lot of coaching, and then jump in for the odd practice randori, but my body doesn't allow it anymore. The best thing for that is to come back and do a competition, then you realise why you stopped.
Yes.
We're just over 2 minutes now. And there's no score. Stuart has a sheet up.
Oh, okay. Justifiable, or
I don't think so.
you haven't been paying attention, have you?
I'm blocked. My view's blocked.
Very impressed with Mark.
Oh, brilliant. Nice combination there by Stuart. He's really nice. He can't wait. He has to, you know,
He's going
to move straight away and attack. He's just because Milano is really quick at getting his forward attacking.
So Elliott's gone for a slightly different grip now as well. He's gone for a slight double lapel straight away from the sleeve, which is what we see.
Oh, he drops in there nicely to the left side as well, so that's it's uncomfortable for Milano. Oh, there we go again. Yeah. Milano loses his grip quite a lot, doesn't he, when he's turning in that way? He's gonna.
Is that deemed as a negative? Or is that seems a genuine attack?
Can be seen negative. He didn't pick up Bushido there, but
A few more of them might.
a few more might, yeah.
Elliott's beginning to create a lot more openings as well. We have such a great team here. If you just
Efficient.
that wasn't about our GB team. They're rubbish. I mean, especially.
Oh, yes.
Elliott's.
Nice
Was that
also.
score?
Yes, Vazzari. Now,
Oh,
just over a minute to go.
change of strategy required for Mark. Mark is really struggling now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Carmen with some instructions there in German.
There's a lot of pressure on Stuart here. He has to win this contest to keep GB in the running.
Well,
oh, there he goes again with that lovely left-sided low CO.
it's just occurred to me I really need a wee.
We're going to have to hold on a little bit longer. We've got Jack on after this.
Yeah. Chloe's just passed me a cup.
Right, just over 30 seconds. Doing well to control his opponent's sleeve. He needs to keep that down. It stops Milano from turning in. Yeah, maybe.
Try turning your foot, lads. Oh no, the referee. That was just me being. VI players do love a kick. Judo Milano for
Maybe. He's getting very frustrated now. Yeah, he does. Picks that first penalty up there for cross gripping, so he's on the same side and not really using it and attacking in a way that the referee seems to be positive.
Yes, so that's a next round fight. Would that be a bronze medal match now for Big
Yes, we've got to win this next one.
Oh, have we? I really haven't been paying attention to it. Who's got it? I thought it was...
2-2 now.
Oh, it's 2-2.
Yeah, because they had a bye, didn't they?
Oh, of course. They could have...
It all depends on
they
the
used to have an eliminate, but they didn't pay enough.
Right then.
Right, Jack, after the big
Oliver,
upset yesterday.
Yeah, Oliver Uppmann in white from Germany. He's facing Jack Hodgson in blue from Great Britain. So that's Uppmann in white, Hodgson in blue. What's he feeling about this contest?
Yesterday he was quite upset.
Yeah.
He's a big lad. Well, no one's disputing that, but
Yes.
people forget that he's young.
Yes.
I think Jack's 19.
Well,
So there's a lot
tough
of
call
pressure
for
on a
him,
19.
isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a
lot of
tough call for him. Right behind him. First attack.
Yeah, if I was
Lost
Oliver, I
his
would.
grip there.
So in plus 90s, there's always the potential that there's a significant weight difference, isn't there?
Yeah.
Jack obviously being the lighter of the two.
Oh,
Yes,
he did
Jack.
well there. Did well. Didn't quite get the rotation for the score, but a nice combination there with his Ashiwasa.
So being the lighter player, what would your strategy be in this?
Hit and run.
Yeah. Well, that's the hard thing to do if you start gripped up. You can't.
Yeah, yeah, you
It's not as
can't
easy
really
to
get away, can you?
It's also very difficult from a heavyweight point of view because the tempo of the match is not what you're used to, and that makes you very
Yes.
susceptible.
It's a good
Is
fight.
that on? There's a strangle? I can't.
Nope.
Right, come on, Jack. Come on, Jack, you beautiful man.
Just under 3 minutes.
Yes, Jack, that's it.
Wonderful.
And Reggie was saying, was it 2-2? So much pressure on that last fight.
Yeah, both of the last two fights, Stewart and Hodgson both really had to
Managed that
win.
well.
Yeah, very good. So that puts Great Britain ahead.
Yes, Jack! Oh, that's lovely to see. both Chris and Jack compete for overall majority of Ian's love.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's got a new favourite on the block now, hasn't he, with Elliot?
Well done, Judy. So what are we looking at in terms of?
We're gonna. Let's have a look. Who will it?
I deeply apologise for the quality of co-commentator. This one.
Got that one.
You've got that.
See the women's semi-final now, making their way onto the mat. Semi-final here, we have Turkey versus Greece. We have 3 players in the Turkish team and 2 in the Greek team. We have
How many semis are there? How many semis do you have?
how many?
Yeah, how many semis?
Well, there'll be 2 in the women and 2 in the men's.
So it's the same for women now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we had 8 men's teams.
That was a tough
in,
one the
didn't
other
we?
day. Yeah.
Yeah, 8 men's teams in, 6 women's
Okay,
teams.
all right.
Yeah. Yeah, so
So with the women, what's the weight groups for that?
okay, 52s, 57s, and 63s. So our first contest here will be between Akşam Tazin from Turkey. She's in white. She's facing Amulia Masuru from Greece in blue. So that's Tassin in white and Masuru in blue.
For anyone who wishes to know, I still need the toilet. I still need a wee.
Do you want to pop off now?
Yeah, if you're happy. I mean,
That's fine.
Can we trust you on the? Do you feel confident?
Might be a bit dull.
Do you feel confident enough now? Right, I'm off. Jono out.
Tazin there, just picking up a second, was Ari. Nice Uchimata.
All audience, teams and coaches, the final block, the contest for medals will take place at 2 o'clock. And block will start at 2. Thank you. On mat 2, winners of a place
Low Sianagi to the left.
team from Azerbaijan.
Oh, nice step through. Tayatoshi for Ippon. Finishes the first contest and a win goes to Turkey.
On mat 1, Felice Ecem Tassini from Turkey. Coming on to mat 2 now, in the men's event. Please welcome in the white judo team from France, in the blue judo the team from Georgia. So in the white judo at under 66 kilos, Constantine Barr, no representative under 72 kilos. At under 81 kilos, Cyril Jordan. At under 90 kilos, Elios Lachumanen. And at over 90 kilos, Julian Torino. And the team from Georgia in the blue judo league.
Gulen.
At under 66 kilos,
Atasia from Turkey there. In a formal bow. She doesn't get to fight in this round.
at under 90 kilos, Giorgi Belize. And no representative at over 90 kilos. Your team from France and Georgia on mat 2, ladies and gentlemen. And on mat 1, that was a walkover contest to Judo Atasai and contest win. That brings the winners to 2 minutes to total.
We had just a little mix-up there of players. I think the wrong player went on to bow there in the under 57. This is under 63 kilograms, so this is Zeynep Çelik from Turkey. She's facing Theodora Paşaludu from Greece. Touches quickly there for Wazari.
So I was just going to try and get John Prescott, the British physio, to come here, but he's currently busy making someone's injury even worse.
Is he?
Yeah.
There's some tears behind there.
And cake. He loves cake.
Oh, lovely upon there.
It's okay to like cake.
Yes.
Nothing to do with his weight. Although I can see how you might have jumped to that conclusion.
That was a really quick. Oh no. Referee downgrades that score to a Wazari, so we've still got 3.5 minutes left to go in this contest. that was a nip-on.
Just hit someone's butt brush up against me then. That was pleasant. What? So what's been your favourite medal or in the past?
Whitburn Open, under 33s, 1989. What's yours?
I didn't win many. No.
What's your one medal that you won? Can you remember?
No, I got a silver at the Ipswich Open.
The win and the place in the final to the team from Turkey.
Opportunity to see the Ukrainian men again against the Russian team. Is that the men? That's the men, isn't it?
Yeah. It's going to be a tough one, that one, isn't it?
Who?
Quite like Ukraine for me.
Yeah, you had to double check the name.
No, I didn't. Just wanted to make sure it was the semi-final. And Turkey. I think the other sides had their semi-final.
Who was that between Georgia and Azerbaijan?
Turkey and Azerbaijan.
Oh.
Coming on to match one now in the men's semi-final. Please welcome the Judo arena in the white Judo arena team from Ukraine, in the blue Judo arena team from Russia.
It doesn't appear, so I'm slightly disappointed that the Russians have decided to bring big Russian Dave out.
Yeah, he's not in this team, is he?
No, and the other Russian
He might be
heavyweight,
injured.
Gaydor. No, well, he wasn't. Fine, but this is one of the things I said about yesterday. He's very picky about what he does. The other Russian was injured. He wasn't able to fight the final against Zakiev. I'm predicting an interesting fight between Katenko and Kurbanov.
Your teams from Ukraine and
Let's have a look at the team. Here we go. First contest will be between David Koreva from the Ukraine. He's facing Artem Mikulov from Russia. He's in blue. So Koreva in white and Mikulov in blue. Team have 3 Alexandras in their team. Popular name, isn't it?
Is it Alexander or Alexander?
Alexandra.
I wonder what the British equivalent is. A common name. Who's Tom?
That's not really common, is it?
What would you say?
Jonathan.
And now, an uncontested on mat 2 to Juliette from France. 3 to France.
Oh, lovely bit
that
of
was
movement.
lovely. Go Tomanagi. Really went. It's always surprises me when players start to skip along and their opponents just follow them.
Yeah. Another yawn count is up to 7. I repeat, yawn count is up to 7.
On mat 2, ladies and gentlemen,
What's being disputed here then?
the winner to the team from France.
As to whether it was a score or not a score?
I don't know, because I thought there would have been no dispute unless there was an illegal action that we didn't see.
So what do we think? Jimmy now was more suited as an actor or a musician?
An actor.
Do you like?
Yeah. Turned a bit country, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah. He was popular from Auf Wiedersehen, Pet.
Yeah.
But what was the other programme he did? He was a bit of a cowboy in it, wasn't he? Like a...
Are you thinking of the music video for Cowboy Dreams?
No. He did another programme where he's a bit of a... Was he like an investigator or something?
Was he?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sure.
I'm going to have to look up. Obviously, I'll stream it legally via Netflix, not legally download it.
Yeah, I'm sure it was like a series on TV.
What was your favourite song?
Not Cowboy Dreams.
Big River was my favourite one.
You've got his album, haven't you?
I have a brother who's got a signed picture of him.
Really?
Yeah.
You always be at St James's Park on a Saturday.
Do they? Because like obviously like Man City and so on sing at Oasis or have Oasis
Oh,
band.
yes.
Do they have Jimmy?
No.
Or is it PJ and Duncan?
No, neither.
Who do they have? What? It's probably the an advert for Sports
There is
Direct.
like a... Yeah.
I'm surprised they have any room for an audience.
With all the... Yeah. Kareva's struggling here really to get into this contest. I'm waiting for him to do one of his sodies, something like that. He's from the grip. He's struggling, and I can't really work out how.
Are you Googling the Jimmy now? Yeah, you're looking for the Jimmy. I can't believe that went missed. Oh. Shoes. That's the one everyone puts, isn't it? Gold shoes.
crocodile shoes. Yeah. Big River.
Big River's amazing. Very-
Country Boy. Can you remember
Country,
that
that was
one?
one of the later ones. That was the that was his, I would say, second album. I actually bought that on cassette.
Did you?
Well, yeah, you look up to your big brother, don't you? You don't realise he's an idiot listening to country music at the age of 13.
He had a lot out, but I don't recognise a lot of it.
Yeah. Big River, good story behind that. If you listen to the lyrics, it's profound.
1996.
How old would my brother be at that time? Yeah, about 12, listening to Jimmy Nail and writing letters to try and get a signed autograph. National treasure. No, not my brother. He's, like I said, an idiot.
It was good, wasn't it? That Vida St. Pet.
Yeah.
It was really good. I'd like to see some reruns.
Well, it's just like a documentary for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah. Who was your favourite character in it?
Jimmy Nail.
Oh.
Lauren, yeah. Yours?
Mine was Neville.
I mean, anyone called Neville is always going to capture the heart of the audience. Kind of lost interest in judo now.
It's frustrating. This,
yeah, Chloe
isn't
nods
it?
in
Yeah.
agreement. I was joking.
But, for me, they're both struggling, aren't they, with each other's styles. Merkelov really doing well, controlling the upper arm of this Ukrainian opponent there. So he's driving him in towards him, and he needs a bit of space to create his throw. You can see he's just the bottom of it. There he goes.
Oh.
Well, he manages to get that sleeve released and under for the Sianagi. It is unusual to see competitors wearing shin guards. He's got a couple of shin guards in.
You need to attend one of the training camps. There's one this week. You'll soon see why. I think Christopher Skelly's one of the worst culprits.
Kareva now just has the measure of the fight, and he's really pitting him to the post now.
Oh,
He
my
doesn't
dad
have
texted me
to-
the answer to the pip to the post.
Oh,
Yeah, so I found out
what was that?
something about passing the post first. It seems pretty self-explanatory. Probably let myself
Why
down.
why a pip?
I don't know. That's what I meant to ask, actually. I'm not too sure. Kind of pip, maybe pip. Whatever, like, personal and... Googling why pip now. We are that bored, aren't we?
No, to be honest, this is a really good fight, isn't it, though? I mean, it's been so cagey all the way through. They haven't been given any openings, but as soon as Kareva got the opening, it was game over. Now he's just controlling it out, which can be a little bit tedious to watch.
It's amazing how sincere you can sound when you want to.
A lifetime of practice.
You've been doing quite a bit of commentating now, haven't you? What's been one of your favourite events to have covered? Because you did the Commonwealth Games, didn't you?
Did it? Yeah. I mean, that was fantastic because it was in Scotland. Scotland did so well. Atmosphere was amazing. Yeah. I'm lucky because I get an opportunity to travel a bit and do
EJU's.
EGU. Yeah. competitions that I would normally never get to go to, or countries I would never get to go to. So in December I went to Chechnya, Grozny in Chechnya, and that was for the Golden League, which is the like two
That's kind of a superstar league, isn't it? Like
super
yeah.
duper star league. Yeah, so it's a
Sally
Europe.
Conway in one of the teams.
Yeah,
there?
yeah. It's one of the European club championships,
Yeah.
and they have two leagues, and the Golden League is obviously the better one.
Yeah.
There's a bit of money to be won in it as
Yeah,
well.
because
And
the players aren't necessarily from the club, are they?
no, they're allowed to have, I think, 2 foreign players in their team, and obviously they're paid to fight for the club. So they'll have fights throughout the year, and then come together for the Golden League. Top clubs come together for that,
Are they
and
paid
it's
per
normally in
win?
December. It depends. You'll have an agreement.
Don't talk too much shit in the audio commentary.
Well,
That's unbelievable. You're unbelievable. Can't believe that. I heard it on YouTube, everything. You should be ashamed of this.
you should be.
Well done. I hate losing against Great
I'll tell you.
I heard that as well. Very close contest against I think
See you later, buddy.
The second winner in the semi-final, Judo from Ukraine. Ukraine.
You worried about lunch?
That was nice. We had a visit by
Mark
your
Milano.
friend. Yes.
He was explaining to us how attractive he finds the English accent. Yeah, you're right, Charlie. This is boring.
Like a newsreader, aren't you? So who do we have on here? We have Kozanov from the Ukraine. He's facing Magomedov from Russia.
What did we see of Magomedov during the weekend, earlier days? Oh. Well, we know Kozanov likes the Satemi. Don't see much transition from him, though. He doesn't really go chasing after the Nawas, or it seems to be, again, the whereas Solovey does
Yes.
the Tominagi into the arm locks and stuff. I think I'm desperate for content here. We could do with another visit from someone. Oh! That's a score, is it?
I
Do you
think
not
it was a bit of a poor tap for Satemi Waza. He kind of lost his footing. I don't think much control on the way down.
Yep, they've given it the score. I did think there was a bit of a...
Oh, well, you're always right.
Finally, you recognise.
Wow.
You were Googling something else just then as well, weren't you? What were we Googling?
Paul Whitehouse.
Paul Whitehouse, yeah. So if the Ukrainians were to lose this match, what would it look like in terms of the overall score?
If they were going to lose this one, it's their third match, so it would be 2-1.
2-1.
And they,
So a win for so Katenko and
if it,
Daniel Craig
yeah,
won the
yeah,
first
if Kozanov wins this one, well, that puts the Ukraine into the final. Still plenty of time left, 3 minutes to
Yeah.
go.
I remember fighting Kosanov. He threw me so big once. He winded me, but it was a big Wazari, and I let out a yelp. And instead of holding me down, he let me get tend to my. He's too nice. I hate people like. Oh, he's really struggling with the Russian, isn't he?
Yes.
I suppose it is pointless asking you how the Russian did Friday. Yeah, thought so. If this was an EJU event, you would know.
First time out, just getting to know the names, but he did have some quite exciting fights. I can remember that. I can't remember if he don't think he got a medal, did he?
You're not really committing to any comment, which you could be right.
No.
You're quite reluctant. So well done for giving the impression. You've done well with that, but
he's reading that Satemiwaza well.
Yeah. What is the time on this?
2:30 left.
Oh,
Kozanov
blimey.
really needs to pull something else out,
Yeah.
change direction, show us something else. What else does he have apart
That's a
from
massive.
that?
Well, I was on the receiving end of a huge Osoto twice.
Oh.
I've probably more than that actually. But that that was right v right. And obviously this is left v left, so it's a bit different in terms
He's
of.
coming inside now.
Yeah.
Oh,
lovely
yes.
switch.
Can he switch it?
As so often with the
Brilliant.
Ukrainians and their repertoire of throws.
Yes.
I've not seen him do that before.
Do you know what? Yesterday he showed a forward like a little switch
Yeah.
back, which was quite similar to that.
So thinking back, yeah, because the Korean,
Yeah.
the Mexican, it's only really Cyril who's a left-hander, so that's probably why I haven't seen it as much. Like, and this is what I mean, this is what I was referring to, the Ukrainians always looking like they have another gear to step it up, because now he's decided he wants to win the fight.
Well, it's keeping them in contention, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. Oh, wow.
That was impressive, eh?
Yes, straight off. Elliot Stewart was trying a bit of that, like straight off the Jimmy as well. I'm sure that was it, Pon. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, I do know who you're talking. Are they going to reassess it? That has to be
Do you
it,
think
Pon.
it was the
That was
call?
it, Pon. That was amazing. That was it. Oh, no. I'd be a bit miffed with that. And again,
Oh, he did well to get off that. Just kept himself up by one elbow. Still just under 2 minutes to go. Lots of action in this fight.
this is where the Ukrainians, Sumigashi, whatever you call it, are we calling it Sumigashi?
Yeah, you can do.
Yeah, call it Sumigashi, comes in handy. It doesn't matter whether it scores, it keeps breaking up the fight, stops the Russian from getting the momentum. Momentum. That's the word. I'm trying to say the word momentum. Oh, what's happening here then? Ah, they've given it, they've upgraded it. I think that was right.
That's fair. You called that one, Johnny.
Again,
Very good. No pressure now. So
I don't think I
Ukraine
ever see
leading.
the Ukrainians show any form of pressure. They always seem to be very much in their comfort zone. You haven't yawned in a while, have you? Or have I not?
Just missed one
Oh, you
there.
just missed one. That would be the 8 count. Abdurakhimov, that's the one which put a bit of an upset to Elliot Stewart, who was leading the fight, wasn't he? Caught in the last.
Got caught in the dying seconds, didn't he? Oh, nice. Ashiwaza there.
How's the hangover? Sorry, I was talking to the table official over there. That wasn't. Yeah.
Oh,
what
wow,
lovely.
lovely. Soto Veripon.
So yeah, we are desperate for content out there. So if anyone is listening, even if they don't speak any English at all, just come over here and just join us. Just break this up a bit.
So it looks now like Azerbaijan are going to have
Ukraine.
in the final. Fantastic.
Who was it who upset Gasimov, the under 73 player in the individual tournament? He lost to the Russian, the young Russian, who obviously hasn't been put out today. Oh, so that'll be probably Katenko versus Gasimov. Should be a good one. Nine. We're up to 9.
I saw someone else yawn.
Oh.
And I caught it.
Maybe they were yawning from seeing you yawn on the 8th one.
Okay, Pomanov in white from Ukraine. He's facing Shevchenko in blue from Russia.
Oh. I tell you what, someone's missing a trick here. They should be selling shin pads at the training camp this week. Make a good little buck off that, wouldn't you? So will this be the last one before the break?
Yes,
so.
I think so. Oh, beautiful.
Happy with the Rosari?
I don't know. I would have liked.
You want to go to lunch?
I wanted to go
I
for the
think we
bigger
should
pond.
end on a big one. Yeah. Inspirational quotes. You got
Okay.
any? Oh God.
Train hard, fight easy. That's quite inspirational, isn't it?
Is it?
Have you got any?
It sounds like you've read that off the back of a penguin chocolate bar.
It's probably wrote on the wall in British Judo. Have you got any?
I've got a few, but I don't think I can keep a straight face saying it. So
Come on.
I think I'd have to quote some Desiree or something like that. I mean, there's a lot to be drawn from her.
Saw some interesting. When you're in a team competition like this, if it gets really close, the score. I mean, there's 5 in this team. Sometimes
The
if
standard of commentary goes down.
yeah, but sometimes it depends on, say, your last contest, who's going
Yeah.
to win, and if it's and then it will go on points of that contest,
Oh,
or
I didn't know
points.
that.
Yeah, points of each each fight.
Yeah.
When we were over at EOF, which is the European Youth Olympic Festival, there were 2 teams fighting for a bronze medal, and it was
What countries?
Hungary.
Oh, it's amazing how easy you recall information about those tournaments, eh?
Yeah, Hungary and Azerbaijan.
Okay.
And Azerbaijan were in the lead, and the predicament was on the last fight, if Azerbaijan lost the fight by less than 5 points, or say less than a Wazari, less than a Wazari, that was it. They'd won. The contest kept going and going and going. Now, I think tactically, if the coach had worked out how many points they had and how many points they needed to go through, it didn't matter that they lost that fight. It just only mattered that they didn't lose it by a Nippon.
Yeah.
But they kept fighting and fighting, and it went into golden score. And I think if it had been me, how many?
Oh, okay, yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, so she could have picked up a penalty. She could have, stepped out of the area, did a bad attack, something like that, where she would have automatically picked up a Shido and lost the fight in the golden score, and it would have put them automatically in for the. But what happened was they drew, and obviously there was. I mean, it went. No, the other girl won by a Nippon, which drew them up. So then they had to go and pick a fight out of a hat.
Yeah.
Who was going to fight again? And luckily for Azerbaijan, they won that next contest, but it was so close. But that contest didn't have to happen if they'd have just picked up the penalty on the last
It's one of those
contest.
situations where
Tactics are really
you don't
important.
go chasing waterfalls.
Yes. Me as well. Pomenov maybe needs to save himself for the final.
Oh, okay. They're going to need a hero, aren't they? They're going to need. Is that
I mean,
Pomenov?
I mean, it doesn't have to.
He's a bit of a pussycat, though, I think.
Pomenov.
Yeah, he is. I think he's a bit of a gentle giant, yeah. Definitely. Maybe not a new pussycat.
How long's the training camp for after this competition? Another a couple of days?
Goodness knows, I can't access any sort of information stores and way. It's just gone numb.
Well, it wasn't exactly a supersonic fight, was it there? I think we've maybe saving his energy for the final, but a win there goes to Sheving. Chenko. We'll see Crusher a little bit later on fighting for bronze, but
Please tell me we're done now. I want lunch.
Yeah, don't look back in anger like
Ah,
that.
that's good. No, I completely.
I think we are, but yeah, just waiting for the players to come on and do the final bow.
I just need some cigarettes and alcohol, really. That'll make the day go. I think so.
On that note, the winners of the semi-final with a place in the final, the team
Well,
from
I hope
Ukraine.
me and Chloe have made a good job of making this interesting.
So for your information,
It hasn't been the easiest of challenges.
our audience, of course, the final block will commence in 15 minutes. You have just
What, 15 minutes for lunch?
start of medal contests
What?
here on this final day at
They
the
can have
IBSA
indigestion.
European Championships.
The players are going to have indigestion.
Enjoy your break, ladies and gentlemen. Just 15
You can't say give the players a 15-minute break. They're going to have indigestion. You've got a safeguarding issue there. What stopped them? Amazing. We are denying the athletes of one of their basic needs, food. Yeah, you can justify it all you want. Yeah. Right. So what do I do? What can I do with
So going on to match one in the first contest, in the bronze medal match between Russia and Germany at under 2 kilos, IBSA from Russia and Carmen Pussy from Germany. And coming on to match two, in the bronze medal match between Ukraine and Greece at under 52 kilos, in white, Yulia Vatska, and in blue, Elena Asodi.
Yeah, go on, you look at your bit of paperwork.
I do.
Thank you.
To Ukraine, Judo.
The
So
score.
explain what happened there.
She used a nice little bit of Ashiwaza.
Did she have much involvement with control of the fact that she fell to the
Yeah,
ground, or
I
do you think that's a bit of a slip?
No, I thought there was control there. She used her hands to control her partner down.
Now to 70 years and contested again to IBSA from Ukraine.
Very little bit doing this today. Apart from the score.
Oh, that's interesting. But I think they're just picking up a penalty for holding opponent out. Straight armed.
Okay.
Bit of a negative defence position.
On that 2 ladies and gentlemen, the win and bronze medal to the British team from Ukraine.
Oh, I tell you what, I'm interested to see who Great Britain are going to put forward in terms of plus 90s.
Yeah, I was just totally in Jones. I didn't ask him.
He's had a tiring 3 days, I
Yeah.
imagine. Yeah.
Stressful.
I think we forget sometimes that, you mentioned it the other day, when you have club players, you go through the motions as well, as much as the players.
Yeah, you certainly do. We're getting ready to come out anyway, the men's teams. We'll see them lining up.
Was cigarettes and alcohol an Oasis song? It
Yeah,
was, wasn't it? So
yeah.
by chance I got one, and
Yeah.
yeah, that was a mistake.
Oh,
That
right.
wasn't intentional. No, it was Coffee and TV by Blur. I was worried that I'd got.
Ah.
We really need something now to wake up Chloe.
Some action.
Some-
Some action. Oh, just over a minute now left in this opening contest for the bronze medal.
Yeah, I just want to point out I've got nothing positive to say about the referees anymore because I'm still hungry. As long as they're okay, eh? They're not the ones. I particularly think it's a safeguarding problem. I think the players should be looked after better. You wouldn't want to get in the way of Jack and Skelly when it comes to food. I'll be surprised if there is one of they've actually put in a plus 90s in the British team. They'll both be at the dinner hall.
I bet they've managed to get their dinner because they finished a bit earlier, didn't they? Everyone did disappear,
That
didn't
wouldn't
they?
be a
Cannot-
coincidence, would it? That would have been, the order of play would have been set up like that. Who have they got?
Turkey.
Oh, so that'll be good for seeing Elliot hopefully get another opportunity at the what's his name? Babasi? Babasi? I don't know what I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Babasi?
If I've got that right.
Is it Bubassi? Base. Interesting enough,
Chinchilla?
they could do well because who do we miss? We missed the 73, don't we?
81.
81. Well, they missed the 73 under 90s. Well, they have
Why
in
have they
previous
not?
contests.
Oh, okay.
So they're only putting 3 in.
How strange. Oh, okay. Well, must have been a few injuries then. Have we been given a list? at
Not
some
yet.
point? No. Of course not. That would be. We'd be expecting too much for it to be on time. Is it still the same fight? And so Germany with the first win.
Yes.
On that one, first win to come, pushing from Germany, London, Germany.
Imagine being the parents of 2 Paralympic gold medalists.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, here's the other sister. Is it Ramona?
You've got me there, I don't know. It's because the sheet's right in front of you. You're reading.
Where? Where? Where?
We're coming on to that one now. The under 70 kilos. Representing Russia, Natalia Okstikova, and representing Germany, Aramon Putin.
Oh. I don't think I was entirely conscious then. I think I had a moment of.
You had a mini nap.
Yeah. I think this fight's going to be a lot more open than the other one.
Judo picked up there for
Of
the
how do you-
Russian.
Of Chinanikova. Can I have a consonant, Carol, please?
Second penalty picked up
Wow,
now.
that was
That's-
quick. What was the difference between the 2 penalties then?
We're both for stepping out
Oh.
of the area. Well, first major attack there comes from the Russian. Just needs to be extremely careful now because she can't afford to pick up a 3rd penalty, which will give the win to the German competitor. What's the problem with the grip there? She wants it over.
Money don't make my world go round. There's Ray. What score?
Rosari. Yeah, Russian made a mistake there, didn't she? She came behind to try and take her back with maybe a Tanya Toshi, and she didn't get the reaction to do that, and therefore she got countered by Bruzik. With Uchimata, it's nicely done,
Nice.
isn't it?
They're not liking the... The Russian really needs to be careful about getting too involved in this gripping. I'm sure Brucey would be quite happy to take, for them both to take a
Yes.
penalty.
Oh,
The referee, yeah, he's not really keeping the discipline of the start for the
No.
Kumikar, is he?
there's a lot of tugging about there, wasn't
Yeah.
there? And changing of grips.
I mean, even
More
for
so by the
German.
German,
Yeah,
yeah.
the German seems to be. So again, they're supposed to start opposite each other with no sort of like, yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem to be. Who was the last attack then? Was that the German? Do you think this is going to be the third penalty?
I thought it was the Russians.
Oh.
No, she doesn't.
Oh wow!
What
The German is the culprit here.
What's she doing to the side of her? Why is she turning her head like
Well,
that?
she's
and
turning her head
saying
because the
she's not-
lapel grip
was too
shouldn't
high?
start. Yeah, it shouldn't start too high. But again, I can't help but think that's the Brucey is happy for the penalties to come because.
Yeah, very frustrating. Yeah, it's high. Would that? Yeah, will she get a penalty for that? Will she, or
I wasn't paying attention.
no? She's getting that high grip on
Yeah,
the lapel, and she's
I'm
asked
a
to
little
move
bit-
it a couple of times.
I don't know whether the referees up until now have been really spot on with the.
Because they normally
maintaining-
they have to start in it quite
Yeah,
well. A lapel,
regiments, and you can
lapel
build
Steve,
from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just supposed to be a neutral position for both, so that no one's at an advantage. And so it's important to maintain that. And so again, if you notice what Brusic is doing immediately is that even before the gripping has started, she started pushing the Russian's lapel down, so she has a disadvantage. And this is before her Jimmy. Eyes up, see, look again. I think I would like to see the referee sort that out.
Yeah. under a minute. Nice attack there by Ovechkova.
So I imagine the Bruce system is now going to take the opportunity to wind down the clock on the nay, was it? Or not? And again.
Oh, nice attempt there. No score though. And the win goes to Bruzik from Germany, so that puts that team ahead now on points. So it'll be 2-1. Because the German team don't have a third player, so the Russian third player will come on to a formal bow. And that's all over. So a bronze goes to Germany and the Bruzik sisters.
So ladies and gentlemen, the results of our second bronze medal contest in the women's team. The bronze medal went to Germany! So ladies and gentlemen, we now move directly into our first final of the evening. The final of the women's team competition. We welcome continuing now the teams from Turkey and Azerbaijan. Turkey at white, Azerbaijan at blue. And fighting for Turkey at under 52 kilos, Ecem Hassi, and under 57 kilos, Roman Asaya, and under 63 kilos, Zeynep Çelik.
And now we're going to join mat 2 and the final of the Women's IBSA European Judo Championships. Yeah.
Representing Turkey in the white, Asian Kassim. Representing Azerbaijan in the blue, Serda Ladieva.
We are joined by John Prescott, and he's going to come on the radio. Come on.
The first contest in this women's final is taken by Sevda from Azerbaijan. And coming on to match 2 in the second contest of this final, an uncontested win to Bulan Akasaya from Turkey, bringing the score 1-all. This match will be decided in the final contest, the under 63 kilos. So coming on to the mat now, the last match in this contest, the under 63 kilos. In the white judogi from Turkey is Zeynep Çelik, in the blue judogi from Azerbaijan, So the win there, under 63 kilos to Kalim Kusanova from Azerbaijan. And we score 2-1 to Azerbaijan. So the winners and gold medalists, the team from Azerbaijan. So ladies and gentlemen, with the winners and concluded, we now move to the medal contest for the end. And we are bringing into the arena our two sets of teams for the bronze medal contests. Coming on to match one. In the white judo team, the team from Great Britain. And the blue judo team, the team from Turkey. Fighting for Great Britain at 160 kilos, Tom Anders. At 173 kilos, Evan Malloy. American representative at 181 kilos. At 190 kilos, Elliot Stewart. And at 100 kilos, Brice Spain. And our team from Turkey at 160
So we've got, how many Turkish players have we got? Is it the other one? There's
5.
Oh, so they've ended
Yeah,
14 now.
put a full team in
Like,
there.
three for the Azerbaijan. Maybe they didn't get out of bed in time.
Maybe they thought they were going to lose anyway.
Surely experience is something. Mind you, looking at the Azerbaijan team, I wouldn't mind missing out. Am I on the wrong map?
No, we're getting moved on to map 1 now. So let's introduce the teams. We've got Connor Anders, 66, Evan Malloy, 73. GB doesn't have an 81 player, so we're going to, next player is Elliot Stewart, 90s, and Chris Skelly, plus 90s. Turkish team. Recep Çiftçi.
No, is that Chilla?
73s, we've got Sidar Eden.
Yes.
81s, we've got Yazid
And we're
Chinchilla.
also going to see Elliot Stewart get an opportunity to try and redeem himself after losing out.
Yeah, that's
Disappointingly, I think.
yeah. The 90 kilogram player is Ibrahim
Kabassi.
Kabassi. Yes. And heavyweight on our task.
I'm quite excited to see how Evan also gets on with Aiden. Because he looked good. He's coming out from 81s.
He's very strong.
Yeah. So first up is Connor Anders. I think it's you need to calm down, you're too excited.
Right, first up, Connor Anders, 66 kilograms, facing Recep Çiftçi.
Come on, Connor.
It's a big Uranagi there.
Yeah.
way goes to Turkey. So Evan Roy now for Great Britain in the white. He's facing Sida Eden in blue.
So am I right in thinking that Evan needs to win this to keep Britain in there because of the bye, the fact that they already start 1 down? Or yes, yeah. So
Yeah,
the match
you
is
are
riding on
correct.
Evan.
Yeah,
Oh, Evan, go on.
that was nice.
A lot of pressure for a young lad. Come on, Evan! Yes, Evan!
He's hanging on to that arm.
Come on, Evans.
Oh, he's lost it there. He needs to, yeah. He needed to submit.
It's so difficult being a commentator and not
Yeah, not a supporter.
convecting, not
Yeah.
convecting my frustration, disappointment.
Well,
not
tough
disappointment.
one that, wasn't it? He was fast on the transition, managed to get that Jujigatami in. Well, Evan held on as long as he could.
Yeah. I imagine there's also, with adrenaline, there's a temptation to let
Yes, let it
Honestly,
hang on a
yeah.
little bit too long. Maybe he's done that.
And so this walk, what do you call this? A walk on? Walk off? Well, he's walking
Bow
on
on?
and he's
A
walking
bow
on.
on?
Bow on. Confirms the overall win for
Yes.
Turkey. But, however, Elliot Stewart, I would imagine,
Well, he's here for the experience as well, isn't he? So he's got a second chance here now to against Buluk Basi from Turkey. He was doing really well with him in his contest, wasn't he, yesterday?
Yes,
And
leading, wasn't he?
yeah, he got just
Was it
cold.
penalties and then Mayuko scored in the last 20 seconds?
Yeah. Yes, nice. Low Sionagi there, picks up his first score.
I think the Turkish guy is just smiling from the fact that he knows that they've won as well. Come on, Elliot! Such good control of the sleeve from Elliot. Come on, Elliot! Again. Come on, Elliot.
Yeah, Elliot gets caught by his same technique that he did, isn't he? So that low Sianagi still not even halfway through this contest. So we have to get some energy stores.
Oh,
great though.
He can't be blamed for a lack of energy stores considering they didn't have lunch. Come on, Elliot!
But sure, he's looking at the penalties as well. And
but Bassi's still in the situation where he's going to have to continue attacking. Penalty's going to come soon. Elliot. Ooh. So again, this referee is paying a bit more attention to maintaining the lapel stance at a reasonable height.
Score there. Zari. We're going into the last minute now.
Again, Elliot just taking the lapel grip off.
Just a tactical game now. He needs to be careful on that arm as well.
Come on, Elliot, keep tight in. Keep tight in, Elliot.
He knows what he's got to do here. Catches him.
Similar situation to yesterday.
Yeah, similar to Evan as well.
Yeah. A lot of pressure at these events, though. So I'm sure Elliot will be looking forward to. There's a World Cup in Uzbekistan as well, and there's some very good players in it from Uzbekistan. They obviously, I think they were ahead of the medal table from the games.
Right.
So that'll be a good opportunity to get back. I don't think that there's much to be corrected to see some vast improvement, like to see result-wise. Right, here we are.
So now we have our gold medal winner from yesterday, and he's fighting in plus 90s now, so a little bit different for him. because he's fighting someone who's over. Plus,
Would this have been the gentleman Jack Hodgson would have fought yesterday?
yes.
Or was it? No, maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure. Then it wasn't. Oh, it looks like the Turkish took an injury.
He's kind of forfeited the fight there.
Yeah.
He's gone over on his ankle. Or maybe needs to look after that. So we don't get a full fight at the end there for Chris Skelly. So the bronze medal goes to Turkey. Yeah, it's good coming into competition like this, especially the younger teams. Yeah, and
it gives
knowing
everyone
where
an
you
opportunity to get more fights.
Of course, know where you are, know where you stand, know what you've got to work on.
Yeah.
Correct your errors.
And it's we're far out from what really matters, Tokyo.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm also sure that Simon Jackson's a little bit gutted that he'll have to have.
Oh, yes. To hand the medal over to the Turkish team.
He was really, we saw a lot of emotion from him yesterday, just getting into the bronze final.
Yes, yes.